Oil-rich Venezuela is in the midst of a recession of wartime proportions. That already has regional consequences. For months, several thousand migrants have been leaving this country every day. But now what's happening here is having global implications too. The United States says the only solution is for President Maduro to go.
Dictadura.
Washington has sanctioned him and almost his entire cabinet and restricted Venezuela's access to financial markets. The US is calling out China, which it says is bankrolling the Maduro government and just prolonging the misery.
Within our own hemisphere, Beijing has extended a lifeline to the corrupt and incompetent Maduro regime in Venezuela that's been oppressing its own people.
That lifeline the Vice President mentioned is a $5 billion loan that Venezuela said it had agreed with China shortly before Maduro visited Beijing last month. China, however, never confirmed that it is providing any new financing. China has, over the last decade, lent Venezuela more than $50 billion, which is mostly paid back in oil.
Beijing is also impacting.
Pence says that has saddled the Venezuelan people with debt, possibly for years to come. But that's not how the government here portrays the relationship.
Saludo a toda China. Que viva China!
Hours after Pence spoke, President Maduro paid tribute to a Chinese delegation that's been involved in constructing housing projects in Venezuela. He says the China-Venezuela partnership is mutually beneficial.
China shows you can be a great power without being an empire, a great power to construct the common destiny of humanity.
And it wasn't just China's relationship with Venezuela that Pence took aim at in his speech. He also alluded to other diplomatic moves in this region. Last month, China opened its embassy in the Dominican Republic. The Caribbean nation is one of three, along with Panama and El Salvador, that has shifted its ties from Taipei to Beijing this year. The US says this is troubling and threatens stability in the Taiwan Strait. China's response is that the accusation, like others the US has been making, is baseless. Stephen Gibbs, CGTN, Caracas.